Hello, my name is Hans George Campbell. Tonight I thought I'd show you guys these three special Matchbox cars from 2020. Alright, the first car of these special Matchbox cars from 2020 is this beautiful Mercedes-Benz racing car. I just love this car. It's just such a beautiful car. Just love this car. And the packaging, I like the packaging too. It's special to this car. Just a really nice car. I love this car. I love this car so much that I bought three of them in the package. Two of them I'm leaving in the package, and the third one I have removed from the package to show on my turntable in just a few minutes. You get to see the car on the turntable. There's the back of the packaging in case you try to read any of that fine print. There is a blue racing version of this car that came out this year for 2021. 2021 lineup. So I will also get that car and I will show it on this channel. So stay tuned for that. Number two of these special Matchbox cars of 2020 is, of course, the Mr. Bean Austin Mini Cooper. I just love this car. Nice detailing on the front. But yeah, I like it. I like this car. Nice looking car. Mr. Bean happens to be one of my favorite TV shows. I have the whole series on DVD. So yeah, I just love the Mr. Bean TV series. So I'm really happy that I got this car. Now I bought two of these in the original package. This one here I'm keeping in the package, and the other one I took out of the package, and I will show it on the turntable. Here's the back of the packaging. Right there. I don't know if you can see that very well. Alright, and the number three of the special Matchbox vehicles for 2020 is this truck celebrating 75 years of Mattel Toy Company. And I just love that classic logo right there. Yeah, I love that classic logo. I haven't seen that logo in, hell, at least 2 decades. That's old school there. Yeah, but yeah. Nice looking truck. I like the red with the gray. Looks nice. And the wheels, those wheels actually look good on that truck. I think it's very nice looking. I kind of wish that they would have painted, see that yellow and black stripe on the front? I kind of wish they would have painted that on the model. I think that would have really made this model pop, And it should have also detailed, see how it has like amber lights up on top? They should have painted that on this model. I mean, this is supposed to be the model that celebrates their 75 years of being in business. So why didn't they really go all out on this truck? But other than that, I think it's a nice looking model. I think it's very nice, and I know that a lot of you like this truck. So yeah. And there's the back of the packaging, in case you want to try to read any of that. This is number one of the 3 special Matchbox cars released in 2020. This car, Matchbox 100 of 100, was so popular that it was released in the first and last cases of the year. Boys are in the cars and girls aren't. This unfortunate stereotype disadvantages women early on, steering them away from technical professions that they might otherwise be well qualified for, based on their own interests and on academic performance. The National Science Board has reported that women make up less than 30% of people working in science and engineering. Mercedes-Benz USA wants to change that, and the car maker joined forces with toy maker Mattel to accelerate the process. Mercedes and Mattel donated 50,000 Matchbox cars to the effort, and not just any model of vehicle, but a highly symbolic one, the Mercedes-Benz 220 SE. It was in this car that Evie Rosvist defied all odds to become the first woman to compete in and win one of the most grueling races, the Argentinian Grand Prix, shattering records and the notion that women could not compete. Rosvist's 1962 achievement was stunning. Not only did she finish, she went on to be the first person to win every stage of the race, set a speed record, and beat the previous champion by over 3 hours. This is number 2 of the 3 special Matchbox cars released in 2020. It is Mr. Bean's Austin Mini Cooper. The car is citrine green with a matte black hood. It is Matchbox number 30 of 100. The blister pack is special and clearly promotes the Bean motif. Collectors may think this is a repeat of the same model livery as issued in 2017, and they wouldn't be entirely wrong. Although not identical, the models are clearly very similar. But there are intentional differences. First big difference is the addition of the SLW 297R license plate detail on the front of the model. This is the same registration number that was used on 2 of the vehicles driven by the Mr. Bean character in the television show. Also note the window piece on the new model is clear, whereas the 2017 model has brown tint windows. The wheel hubs on the 2020 model are chrome versus satin on the 2017 model. And collectors with a high discern for shades may also see a subtle difference in the color of paint. In the show, Mr. Bean lost his Mini Cooper when it was run over by a tank. Yikes. The situations this guy got himself into. But in later episodes, he had a nearly identical replacement Mini Cooper to continue his mishap adventures. The only things missing on this model are padlock detailing on the driver's door and perhaps an armchair on the roof. This is number 3 of the 3 special Matchbox cars released in 2020. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more exciting content here on Desirable Matchbox. I have hundreds of videos in the works, so if you love Matchbox vehicles as much as I do, maybe you should think about subscribing to my channel. And by subscribing, that gives me the incentive to continue making wonderful content for your viewing pleasure. Anyway, that's it. My name is Hans George Campbell, and until next time.